Come on, watch this. Hold on a minute, y'all. I gotta let this drop. This is when I started listening to Gucci Mane. You know I'm a Gucci Mane fan, y'all. If y'all know me, I'm a Gucci Mane fan. Yeah! And the wrist on chill. Man, talk shit. Yeah! Football with a dab of fishing.
We back.
Back. College segment week 2. You missed it last week. Woo, the NFL section was fun. Hey, if you go back.
Tell them to look at the video.
You got to watch the video of NFL. It got a little emotional with some of the viewers that Falcons fans and Cowboy fans. We hit some sensitive spots. But you know what? We're the experts here. We don't really care about what you think. What about what you think? What about what you think? Hey, all we care about this is football with the Dab Fishing NCAA Week 2. Broadcasting live from outside. Make sure you don't get no Wall Bees around me.
Hey, check this out,
you
folks.
Still smoking on that cigar?
This cigar, hey, if y'all missed the NFL show, I showed you how to properly light a cigar. We went through full of the week, folks. And so I'm still smoking a cigar. The cigar is going to take about an hour or two to smoke here. So it's a slow roll here, baby.
Slow roll. Hey, remember the one rule we said? If somebody holds your cigar up.
What's that?
And when somebody say, hey, man, let me hit that.
Yeah, okay, let's just talk about that right quick. That's an unwritten rule. No man should want to hit another man's cigar. You see it right there?
Let me hit that.
I got straight DNA on this joker here. You're not putting your lips on my cigar, bro. Check this out, folks. But hey, we had a great NFL show. Go back and watch the video. But it's the college segments. Here's a rundown. We're not going to give you the fishing forecast. Homeboy
Tune
Fishing
in.
did that already.
Hey, them boys out of Milliken.
What we're going to do, we're going to go right into our high school results last night. It was some big games last night in the state of Georgia and South Carolina we're going to talk about. We're also going to talk about our Power 4 or the 4 horsemen of week 2 in college football. We're going to get into our topic of the week as well. But let's get this thing started.
Look at here.
We got high school football.
Right here, broadcasting
live.
Talk
to me, Homeboy Fishing.
Dorman whooped up on Northwestern, 41-14. Is Dorman that good or Northwestern that bad? We don't know. Hey, Greer beat Westside High School, 36-28. Chapman whooped up on Boulder Springs.
What?
Yes, 48-0.
Oh,
Chapman, hey, that's Debo.
Oh, wow.
That's Debo. That's Debo. That's Debo School. Dutch Fork beat Irmo 47-7. Special shout out. Hey, like we said, we were talking earlier. These high school stats be ridiculous. There's a dude in Clover High School. All right, he averaging 175 yards receiving per game with 25 yards per catch. He has 4 touchdowns in 3 games. They throwing up major numbers in high school. And one more. Spartanburg High School, you're not representing Spartanburg right. You came down here to Georgia versus Archer and got that stick put on you. They had that stick talk. You got beat 49-6. Hey, Spartanburg High School, I heard it's coaching. Hey, y'all got an ex-player that used to play for y'all. He's a coach. Hey, y'all better go find him, DeMond Fields.
Hey, folks, check this out. That's the South Carolina high school football recap. Let me give you Georgia. Shout out to Bernard Sumter. Dutch folk is doing their thing. They're nationally ranked, and they're kicking ass every week. I'm going to hit up Georgia right quick. So we had number 4, Lee County, played number 12, Peace County. Peace County is a 3A team down in Fort Valley, Georgia.
Hold on, what A?
3A.
And we got 7A.
So shout out to Dwayne Black. Shout out to my wife, to Peace County High. Well, Peace County High, a little old 3A team who loves to play the big schools. Last week they beat Northwestern down in Warner Robins. This week they play Lee County, who is number 4 overall ranked in the state of Georgia. Peace County beat them boys 40-7.
They brought that stick.
Hey, if you want to research, look at Peace County. They put people in the pros. So shout out to Peace County, Dwayne Black. Another highly ranked game last night. You had Parkview, number 5. They played that team from Valdosta called Lowndes County. They should have extended their invitation because Lowndes County beat Parkview 38-7.
They come with that stick.
Ass whooping. And finally, I went to the South. Florida. I saw IMG was playing Northwest Miami. Figures a good matchup because IMG is number 5 in the nation. Northwest Miami is number 15. Don't matter. IMG rose 24-7.
You had all stick talk.
All stick talk. Those are some butt whooping. Those are some teams from the state of Georgia. Shout out to all those coaches out there working hard. That is a hard job, a thankless job, but keep doing what you do.
What's up, Just Cannon, smoking wings?
Tim Woodman, you see it, Tim. You missed a cigar lighting tips earlier. You could have used that. I see you burn a few
what's
sticks.
the stick? He want to know what's the stick
This is a My Father.
My Father.
Get you one. What you say?
I say that stick is what you get whooped with.
Get some. Check this out, folks. We're going to go right into our Power 4, but we're going to stick with the same Ric Flair drip, the Four Horsemen. In the NFL show, we went to the Four Horsemen in wrestling. That was Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, the brothers, Arn and Ole Anderson. But this time, we are going biblical with the Four Horsemen. Biblical. I'm talking about the apocalypse. The book of Revelations talks about the Four Horsemen of the apocalypse. Conquest, war, famine, and death. Now that I put the fear of God in you, who are your top 4 teams, Homeboy Fishing, that's going to bring destruction to college football this year?
Look at here. Like I said, I keep talking that stick talk. Clemson Tigers, right now, they got that stick. I think that stick got nails in it because the way they whooping on more people, woo, it's going to be hard for my number 2 team, Alabama, to keep up. They struggle early and often. What's up, JJ Ferguson? Thanks for tuning in. You here right now? They're number 4. They're getting NFL players ready, but I think they're going to play Miami Dolphins in the bowl game.
Miami Dolphins going to play for the AFL. They're going to be that other odd team.
WWE making another league. But anyway, my number 3 team goes out to the Oklahoma Sooners. I told you Hurt was putting in that work to see what he was doing wrong. Now he's telling you out.
He look good.
He's showing you he look very good. And my number 3 goes to Ohio State. Justin Fields. It's time to play, dog. We'll talk about more of that later.
Hey, bro, those are nice Power 4. Here are the Jefe's Power 4. Let me go in reverse order.
We'll flip that. Flipping the flip.
Number 4, Oklahoma. Kyler who? Jalen Hurts stepped in and set records at his first game in Oklahoma. We'll talk about him more later. Number 3 is them Georgia Bulldogs. They easily dispatched Vandy, but wide receiver issues could be a problem as the schedule strengthens.
Hey, why are you so high on Georgia?
Georgia has a good team, bro. Okay. But they're kind of like the Atlanta Falcons, right?
Okay. The
junior Atlanta Falcons. They will disappoint. Number 2, Alabama. Good start for the young defense. Took a quarter against Duke, but Tua and Judy got real hot. Number 1, Clemson. You know it. On a bad day, they still beat Georgia Tech by 38 points.
They got that stick.
And those are 4 horsemen who will bring destruction in college football in week 2. So, let's talk about the games of the week, Homeboy Fishing. Our first game, number 12, 3:30, Texas A&M at number 1, Clemson. Who you like?
Me personally, last year it was close before Clemson.
Time out. Black, no, he said Texas. Oh, keep talking. Black said Texas A&M gonna.
Yeah, he's trying to say something about my camo too. I am Homeboy Fishing. Okay. But anyway, you hear that, Black? I am Homeboy Fishing. But Texas A&M at Death Valley. If you ever been to Death Valley, I went one time when they were playing North Carolina State. Both teams were highly ranked. I was sitting down toward the field, and I turned around, and I couldn't see nothing but orange. And I couldn't even see the top of the stadium. And that was the loudest place I ever been in. Last year it was close before Clemson pulled it out in overtime. And like I said earlier, they carried that stick, and they're going to show you this week. I don't know why everybody talk about upset. Tigers in a blowout, 38-10. They're going to get 38 again this week.
Check this out. The Jefe likes Clemson too.
Tell me why.
Let me give you my justification for my prognostication. Clemson won by 2 points at Texas A&M last year, but it shouldn't have been that close. Texas A&M got some lucky breaks in the fourth quarter to make it close. But right now, Clemson is that well-oiled Hellcat, ready to burn some rubber. Won't be close. Clemson wins big by 17 in a blowout.
I'm telling you, everybody talking about.
It won't be close.
It won't be close.
Our next game of the week, number 6, LSU, traveling to the big state, Texas Longhorns. Homeboy Fishing.
Oh, Sam Ellinger. Everyone calls him that gunslinger. But you know what? We're growing big here in the South. We're growing big and fast. And LSU got, what? How many defensive linemen you think?
I don't know, bro.
How do they keep reproducing them?
They eat a lot of pork.
I don't know.
Boys.
And he'll be under pressure early and often. And Joe Burrow got LSU. They finally got them into the 2010s plus. They throwing the ball all over the field.
Yeah, shout out to Dwayne Black. Joe Burrow, he saved me some video on that joke. That's a tough quarterback. He took a hit last year in the bowl game at UCF, a blindside hit. He said, you didn't take him at the game. He came back in, they won that game.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's a tough quarterback. And like I say, this is all SEC, ACC country down here, buddy. We're growing bigger. LSU in a blowout, 36-12.
Oh, check this out, Homeboy Fish. We are aligned today, baby. The stars and the sun are right. We are doing this thing right. The Jefe likes LSU too. Well, let me give you my justification for my prognostication.
Tell me why.
Texas is an up-and-coming team in the Big 12.
Up-and-coming.
In the Big 12. But LSU does not play in the Big 12. They play in the SEC, the best overall football conference in America. I do like Texas quarterback Sam Ehlinger, but they are hurting at running back. I think they're down to their third string running back. So running the football will be a problem. They cannot be one-dimensional against an aggressive LSU D. This will be a close game in the first half, but LSU pulls away in the second half. LSU wins. I think they're going to win by 10.
Yeah, LSU I mean, we're just growing bigger here in the South. I mean, I don't care what you say.
A little bit bigger and better. Our next game is Cincinnati traveling to the Buckeyes, the Justin Fields' new team. Homeboy Fishing.
Look at here. Everyone talking about everything, but let me break something down to you. Ohio State has a new head coach. Well, he's not new. I mean, he's been with the team since 2017 as the offense coordinator quarterback coach. So when Meyer abruptly quit last year, he stepped right in. And he got him, after the season, he went out and got him his brand new Corvette. That's what he did.
His shiny car.
He went and got his shiny car. He said, forget what everybody else say. I'm going to get me who I want to run my offense. He wanted Justin Fields, and now that offense is on a roll. I mean, that coach is acting like he got keys to a brand new Ferrari.
He does.
I mean, and me personally, what happens when a 16-year-old gets in a Ferrari? What's the first thing he going to do?
Hit that gas.
And he's going to hit that gas on Cincinnati. Hey, you know what? Justin Fields has a big day today and show everybody why he transferred. Hey, you know what? Ohio State in a blowout. 35-10. 10 was my number, man, when I was writing. 35-10.
Check this out, folks. Hey, the Jefe likes Ohio State too, but I like them in a close game. Shout out to Smoking Wings, Jesse Canny, and JJ Pearl, who appeared on the show in week 1. Check this out. So here's my justification for the Jefe's prognostication. Cincinnati went 10-2 last year. Second year in a row beating the snot out of UCLA. Their quarterback, Riddler, had 242 yards and 2 touchdowns. And their defense held UCLA to 218 yards and forced 4 turnovers. Ohio State and quarterback Justin Fields had a great day against FAU. And Fields will be the difference maker in the Big Ten. But Cincinnati will test Ohio State's mettle in this one. I see this game being close, but I see the Buckeyes squeaking by late. I see the Buckeyes winning by 3. Jefe says Buckeye winning by 3. Now, those are our big 3 games of the week.
I ain't getting no upsets for the week.
I got an upset for the week. Hey, we got an upset for the week here in college football. My upset for the week is watch out Syracuse at Maryland. The Orange Man will host Clemson next week, and they've given Clemson fits over the last 2 years. And they might be looking ahead. They might be looking ahead. Maryland put up 79 points on Howard. I know it's Howard, but 79 points is 79 points. I like Syracuse looking ahead in this, and I like Maryland pulling out the upset. So watch out Syracuse. That's my upset pick of the week. That's what's up. You like that pick?
I like that pick.
We're going to transition to Chocolate Jefe went to HBCU. Homeboy Fishing went to HBCU. We're going to talk about an HBCU game of the week. And that game of the week is Livingstone College.
Let me sing that song real quick. Who do you love? We love our blue. Hey, would Splash be there?
No, he wouldn't. I don't know. He might be there. He should come in there. It's ATL, baby. It's nice. It's a nice town to visit. So come on in, all Blueberries. Check this out, folks. Livingstone is playing Clark today at 7 p.m. But before I talk about the game, I want to give a shout out to one of my fellow classmates, Stephen Townsend, a.k.a. Foo. Class of 1994. We graduated together. He plays Kappa in spring 1991. He died tragically and suddenly last week. So rest in peace, Foo. You will be missed. Godspeed to you and blessings to your family, bro. We're going to miss you, man. Now, back to football. On paper, this may not be the best team, HBCU game of the week, but Jefe went to Livingstone College. So it was my game of the week. So listen up.
Look at these records.
Both
records.
ATL.
Look at these records.
And both Clark Atlanta and Livingstone College in 2018 had a combined record of 4 and 16.
Hold on a minute. You mean between both schools?
Hey, man. Not impressive, but I'm sure they tried really hard last year. I really did. Okay. It's a new year, so both teams are undefeated, 0 and feeling.
Oh.
So I got a feeling deep down in my heart. Blue Bears, you know what I mean by that. The Fighting Blue Bears will show up and show out in this one. Livingstone wins a close one. Shout out to you, Kappa Craig. You want to bet a bottle on this? 14-13, Livingstone over Clark.
Huh? Only because you went to Livingstone.
Nah,
who do you love? We love our blue.
Blue Bears, baby. Check this out. Also, too, real quick, shout out to North Carolina A&T taking on those Duke Blue Devils today. 3 years in a row, A&T. Get it done, baby.
Get it done. They ain't nobody want to play it no more. They getting paid to play.
They got some good athletes, man. They got a good team.
They getting paid to go play, and they winning. So you know what happens? The big schools say, we're not playing against y'all.
Hey, bro.
You ruin our season.
You saw what Georgia State did to Tennessee,
right?
They
got $900 and something thousand. They
almost got $1 million to come up there and whoop their ass. And they did.
Yes, they
Check
did.
this out. Now we're going to get into our topic of the week. We're going to talk about the most impressive quarterback in week 1. Homeboy Fisher, who did you like in college football in week 1? There's a lot of good performances out there.
I like Jalen Hurts, and this is why. Jalen Hurts, when he was benched for Tua and then got back put in the game to win against Georgia, he showed everyone, hey, I can do more than just with my legs now. I can run, I can throw. He practiced on every single thing he was doing wrong. And when he got his chance to get his new car keys to his Corvette, he put his foot through the floor.
Shout out to Hurts, man. I mean, NFL, pay attention, man. You want this guy on your team. He's a winner. He's a big-time character guy,
He's
too.
a character guy. And on the real, 3 years in a row, y'all, Oklahoma gets a Heisman Trophy candidate. I'm a winner. You heard it here.
He's on top of the list right now, but he has 6 touchdowns, 3 on the ground, 3 in the air. Had a real good game right now.
He is, what's old boy, Tyler Murray, 2.0, because he's bigger and he's stronger.
He's Oklahoma's legit, man, with him on there. Dwayne Black said built by Alabama.
Y'all, hey, you wish you still
I give you that, but y'all did that man wrong. He had to move on. Hey, Laurie, hopefully I see you at the game tonight. Hopefully you make it down. My most impressive quarterback in week 1, Justin Fields did his thing. So did Hurts. But I'm going with Bo Nix.
Why Bo?
Shout out.
Why Bo?
I'm going with Bo Nix. He had a horrible first half against Oregon. Oregon was spanking that butt. But he found a way to win in the second half.
The defense won it for him.
Big players make big plays in big games. He got it done. He got the Jefe's attention, and Auburn is a contender, baby. You heard it here first. It's contender.
He didn't really do nothing.
He won.
He won the game, but the defense won the game. They shut down Auburn
the game. That's kind of how it is sometimes. And
what?
That's it, bro.
Man, you know what?
What's up?
Hey, week 2 NCAA.
That's a wrap. NCAA is a wrap here.
Homeboy Fish. Hey, this show is not to be replicated or duplicated without consent from Homeboy Fishing, Chocolate Jefe. Hey, you know what? If you ain't fishing, watching football or watching football with a dab of fishing, you ain't doing nothing. Get you some. Hey.
I taught y'all how to stick today. Go out and get you a stick today.
Check out the NFL. Go back. Just flip it back.
Shout out, bro. Beautiful day in the A. Enjoy yourselves. Get out. Do something nice. Blessings. Peace and love.